Now, before we go on with this incredibly important issue about war and peace and anti-Semitism and extremism, let me touch on the big picture of governance, bureaucracy and economics. The Albanese Labor government has been throwing billions of dollars around in pre-election announcements, despite a budget heading towards years of deficits, despite our huge government debt and despite our inflation problem. Labor is throwing billions of dollars extra at roads, at broadband, health initiatives, green schemes and 36,000 extra public servants. And Labor is spending hundreds of millions of dollars advertising all of its plans. And the latest potential big government spend is Rex Airlines, currently in administration. Labor says it might buy the airline if a commercial buyer can't be found. Now, this march of ever-expanding government comes as Elon Musk, the richest businessman in the world, is tackling government spending in the United States. And we've got a remarkable insight into the task during an informal chat today between Musk, the president, and the media in the Oval Office.
It's really astounding that the interest payments alone on the national debt exceed the Defense Department budget, which is shocking because we spend a lot of money on defense. But and if that just keeps going, we're essentially going to bankrupt the country. So what I really want to say is, it's not optional for us to reduce the federal expenses. It's essential.
The US facing bankruptcy? That's quite a claim, and it shows you how seriously Musk is taking this. And Donald Trump says he's astounded by the waste already uncovered.
I campaigned on the fact that I said government is corrupt, and it is very corrupt. It's very, it's also foolish. As an example, a man has a contract for 3 months, and the contract ends, but they keep paying him for the next 20 years, because nobody ends a contract.
Elon Musk also highlighted bizarre examples of government waste.
There's crazy things like just cursory examination of Social Security, and we've got people in there that are 150 years old. Now, do you know anyone who's 150? I don't. Okay. They should be on the Guinness Book of World Records. They're missing out. So, that's a case where, I think they're probably dead. It's my guess. Or they should be very famous, one of the two.
So the Tesla, SpaceX and ex-boss also provided a philosophical justification for cost-cutting under his new Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE. He argued that bureaucracy had become a fourth arm of government, unelected, unaccountable, and in some ways more powerful than the Congress, executive or judiciary.
If the bureaucracy is in charge, and then what meaning does democracy actually have? If the people cannot vote and have their will be decided by their elected representatives in the form of the president and the Senate and the House, then we don't live in a democracy, we live in a bureaucracy.
He's right, of course. Left to its own devices, the bureaucracy will always expand its numbers, its costs and its power. You only have to look at those 36,000 extra bureaucrats under Albanese Labor, most of them in Canberra, and most of them diminishing rather than increasing the country's productivity. To this end, the work of Trump and Musk harks back to the clear guidelines and strong leadership of Ronald Reagan.
There's a clear cause and effect here that is as neat and predictable as a law of physics. As government expands, liberty contracts.
Yeah, always beware those promising more government, more bureaucrats, more rules and more spending. Let's hope Peter Dutton and his Shadow Minister for Government Efficiency, Jacinta Nampijinpa Price, draw some inspiration from Washington.